Hello, welcome everyone. It's Meredith. I am here with our daily reading for Wednesday, August 22nd, 2018. And today I am using the Morgan Greer Tarot. Nice old standby deck. Okay, at the end of this video I have linked the new week ahead video, so check that out if you haven't already. And let's get started. Let's see what's on the bottom of our deck today. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Nostalgia on this card. This is things of the past influencing the now. This is a unique card, actually. Some call it the soulmate card, and I understand that, but at the same time I don't quite understand that. So, if any of you have any insight on the Six of Cups that you would like to share, please put it in the comments. I'd like to hear what your experiences are with this card. It strikes me as a positive card in the Cups. It's got information about someone of our past returning, lessons of the past serving us in the now, effort we made in the past serving us in the now, and also a dream being fulfilled, something that we had let go of and perhaps considered that it would never come to fulfillment, or we changed enough so in our own development that we just released it and let it go, but something of that returns now, and it's a delightful surprise. So more specifically, this is water. It's the Sun in Scorpio. So there's a little bit of mystery to this card as well with the Scorpio influence. There can be reconciliation, spiritual blessings, deep emotion, serenity, peace, experiencing heaven on earth. So these are all really positive things. There is, though, a message of something that was lost, released, or let go of that was very bittersweet for us. So something of that returns. So this is what's running through the foundation of the reading today. And our first card is Temperance. Oh, here we go, everybody. Patience, 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 right? The whole month of August we can anticipate seeing this message. But Temperance is fire, Sagittarius energy. It invites us to consider moderation in all things. Also reconciliation on this card too. So we have that doubly in the Six and in Temperance. So something that needs reconciliation is going to get it. The day is ripe for it on Wednesday. Temperance is about having a new perspective. And Archangel Michael governs this card. So there's spiritual help and guidance available to us as this reconciliation energy comes into the day. This card is also a call to our spiritual connection and how we are of service with it. There's alchemy energy to the Temperance card too, where we find ourselves mediating volatile energies. This connects to our week ahead reading for this week. We start out the week being called on to be the voice of reason, to be the grace in the chaos. So here it is yet again on our Wednesday. I think that's on our Monday, that mediation card. Double check that reading because I do believe that runs through the beginning of the week for us. We find ourselves mediating really difficult or challenging energies. So the alchemy of Temperance is being able to stand in the presence of volatile energies and temper our own thoughts and actions while blending the opposing forces in front of us into an inspired solution of some kind of harmony. And this is a card about taking action without overanalyzing things and staying very connected to our guides and angels, receiving their signs, wisdom, information, and being able to deliver that guidance in a diplomatic way to whatever it is we're facing within the day. So Wednesday is shaping up to be interesting in the first two cards. Oh, followed by the Empress. Well, that's perfect because she can shave some of the rough edges off of whatever might be showing up. And in fact, I'm not really seeing any rough edges here, just some, well, I don't want to minimize it by saying just. There's some emotional, excuse me, there's some emotional challenge here, which can be very rough for some of us. But we have the skills and the tools to be that voice of reason that I mentioned, and to be diplomatic and to settle the unsettled. And that's what I'm seeing here. So the Empress shows up next. She's Earth, she's Venus. She brings lots of love, generosity, fertility, abundance, self-nurturing, nurturing others. Here again, that may be how we settle energies, by being nurturing. There is happiness in relationships and harmonious family relationships. There's positive financial abundance here, creative genius on this card. This is a card letting us know that our needs will be met. So I feel a sense of energetic sacrifice in these first two cards, but when we bring the nurturing, and look, she's got a heart in the heart center. I mean, she's all love. She's just all love and goodness. We have more than enough to spare. So when we bring that, we may need to make some sort of energetic sacrifice in that now moment. But as we bring the nurturing energy and we help to resolve the unresolved, you know, we're paid back many times over for doing that. And that may come from some of the wisdom we have earned along the way in our journey on that Six of Cups. You know, the energy is never wasted. So at the time where we let go of something in that Six of Cups, we didn't feel we needed it or it wouldn't serve us. It's now somehow serving us, and we are blessed for it. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles here again with the Patience. We have Patience on either side of the Empress. So the Knight of Pentacles, I really love that dude. He's fire, he's Leo and Virgo energy too. He speaks to improving prosperity, financial growth. He's Mr. Spreadsheet, you know. He's got it all down to the last penny, but that's good because he's planned ahead and it's paying off in the now, which is another message of the Six, so that's how that connects. The other thing I want to say is the message we've received recently of making sure that we take care of things we procrastinated with in the past, or things that have been on the back burner that need our attention. This Knight is here to lend some of his solid energy to getting that stuff cleared and taken care of, because there are other activities we want to be involved in, other people we want to be spending time with, sharing experiences with. And we need that stuff gone out of the way so that we are completely free for what's in the oncoming. And I feel this Knight is reminding us to, you know, slow and steady wins the race here. Take care of that business. Yeah, his message is about paying attention to practical details now so that our future benefits are assured. Some of the qualities he brings to us: he's loyal, dependable, he's a natural protector, and as a potential partner, he often gets overlooked. So there may be an aspect to our beloved relationships right now where we're not necessarily seeing the benefit of a certain quality that our beloved has, but with some loving, nurturing attention put on that, we understand how really beautiful and valuable it is. So patience, we have to have patience. Some of us want to rush into things, and we tend to overlook important details, and this Knight is reminding us to slow down, to savor, to really enjoy what's in front of you so that you get to experience the depth of it. That's important. Some other qualities about this Knight is that he's slow to judge. He's also slow to express his feelings, but This dude is a rock. He will show up through thick and thin. And even though he might be slow to express his feelings, you can rely on the truth that they run very deep and very wide, and he's worth waiting for. So if there's some, in some way that connects to our beloved relationships, new or rekindled, this feeling that we may be having in regard to our beloved, that we're a little unsure, or he seems to be holding back on something, or she is holding back, it'll be worth the wait. It will surprise and delight and rock your world. That's my feeling there. It'll rock our world. And we'll rock someone else's world while we're at it. Oh, look at this. The world, see? Being rocked. Yay us. Oh, that's great. Wow, I couldn't have planned that any better. I love these cards. Okay, this is Earth, Saturn. This is, the world is a cycle of completion. So something's coming full circle here through our patience, through our love, through our nurturing, through our prior experience, things we've let go of, coming back to revisit and bless us. And then we have the world in a cycle of completion. And yesterday's message, we had a real strong message about a major departure, heading off in a new direction, a new adventure, most especially in our beloved relationships. So something comes full circle for us today in the card reading that adds tremendous spiritual, loving blessings to our current circumstances and our current relationships. There's deep joy and happiness in this card. It's dedication paying off. Hello again, Six of Cups. Projects coming to fulfillment. Hello, Empress. Success. Yeah, things start to run smoothly. You know, because we're cleaning up this, we're doing the homework we've been advised to do and cleaning up this stuff we put on the back burner. So now things are flowing a little more smoothly. Plus, as I mentioned in the other readings, the week ahead, it's definitely there. And yesterday's message, definitely there. The planets are moving. Mercury's just come out of retrograde. And between now and November, other planets that are in retrograde are going direct. And we're beginning, even though they're not quite direct yet, but we're beginning to feel the shift. We're beginning to sense that things are flowing and more harmonious. So the world is here, adding some oomph to that right now. This is also connected to our season of manifestation that I keep telling you about, that the cards keep telling us about. And it's the world is showing that this is a time for us to enjoy the manifestations that are unfolding right in front of us. That whatever it is we've been working for is now beginning to tangibly be ours. There's happiness and joy in relationships. Love relationships most especially are so fulfilling. Let's see what's next. Wheel of Fortune. So not only do we have the world laying itself at our feet, we have the Wheel of Fortune turning in our favor. So 1, 2, 3, 4 major cards so far. I think yesterday we had 5 of them in the reading. And as I said then, this speaks to a more permanent set of circumstances rather than passing or temporary circumstances. So these cards are indicating something that is returning to us, that is coming full circle, and it has a long-term benefit for us. I love the Wheel of Fortune in the Morgan Greer deck because, look, we have this cosmic hand, which we see with the, like in the Rider-Waite, and obviously here the Morgan Greer. When we have one of the aces, which we saw a lot through June and July, the divine and cosmic gift, it's usually a hand putting something out there for us, making an offer to us. But now we have this cosmic hand turning that wheel, and it is turning in our favor. So that's fire, Jupiter. Jupiter's good fortune. So this is being in alignment with all things fulfilling and favorable. And it's us examining our relationship to our current set of circumstances in our environment. It's our inner spiritual journey. We're feeling like anything's possible. This is very related to yesterday's reading where we saw the Fool and the Hanged Man together. If you haven't watched that reading, go back and give it a look, because it's worthwhile to watch it and then watch this one right after it. Those two readings are flowing together really well. As a matter of fact, the week ahead reading, so that's August 19th through the 25th, with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday readings. I know that's a lot of viewing, but if you can make the time for it, folks, I highly recommend it, because we are seeing a pretty consistent theme come out of these cards right now. There's a lot of information for us to connect to there. This card also is about our circumstances improving for the better. Our intuitive gifts are heightened. People from the past are showing up. Hello again, Six of Cups. So this is repeat, repeat, repeat. So we're manifesting our dreams, our goals. Yesterday in the foundation card of the reading, we had the Nine of Cups, which was dreams fulfilled, wishes fulfilled. Yeah, there's also happy and unexpected change to the living environment, or just to our circumstances. Can be our living environment. We've had a lot of messages about moving house, so this does relate to those of you who are in that process. Definitely the Wheel of Fortune is a card you want to see for that. This card encourages us to allow our intuition to guide the outcome, which means don't be so attached to your vision of the outcome. Allow for the unexpected and delightful surprises, which we are being shown here in the day. Allow for that. Let's see what's next. Whoa, Ten of Swords. You know what? This is one of our cringe cards, okay? Because, I mean, hello. Does it get worse than 10 swords in your back? Not really. But I feel this card differently. If this had come at the beginning, and if this had been our foundation card instead of that Six of Cups, I would have the cringe factor. But this being the last card, and underneath that Knight, this speaks to the journey. And it connects very much so to this 6. Because let's see, the Ten of Swords, that's air energy, and it's Mercury in Virgo. But these 10 swords, 10s are the end of a cycle. So we have a completion cycle in the more permanent energy. We have a completion cycle in the more temporary energy of the minor suit. The swords here are indicative of our journey thus far, and these would be the challenges we have overcome along the way. But these challenges have produced great blessings, and that's why this 6 is here. And I love that it's underneath that Knight, because this Knight is slow, but he's steady. And that means that we haven't, while he invites us to savor experience, for the things we might want to rush through, like all this goody good stuff over here, it also indicates that not only are we being encouraged to slow down and savor, but we haven't missed the deeper lesson in the challenges we've overcome through our past experience. So that's exceptionally positive. That to me says that even though we may encounter similar circumstances, we're not going to engage them in the way that we once did, because we understand that we've grown, we've expanded, our spiritual connection is super heightened, and we don't look at things through the same filter, and therefore we're creating, therefore we are experiencing some of these repeat situations as if they are brand new, because we have grown and changed so much. So this 10 is a fallen master. And I see it more, it's not so much that we have fallen, but we have so let go. And in yesterday's reading, we had the Judgment card, which was assessment and letting go. And I feel that's being demonstrated or represented here on this 10. So the journey, you know, it's not always pretty, and I do frequently say to people in readings, this stuff is not for the faint of heart. If you're going to do the work, you're really going to go out there and do it, and it's not always simple. And the 10 represents that beautifully. But this is something that we can own and say, yeah, I did that. I learned from it, and now I'm going to do it differently, and I'm going to do it in a better frequency, and I'm going to do it with more love, not less. And I can accept that these challenges will present, but I've got skills now. Also, this card does offer a new horizon. And yesterday in this position, I believe we had the Chariot, which is our horizon rapidly expanding. And I feel it connects here too. This, believe it or not, in spite of how it looks, is our horizon rapidly expanding. This is a whole new adventure, a whole new direction. Okay, I feel good about that. Do I want to clarify anything? I don't. This is solid all by itself. So I'm going to move on to our Doreen Virtue Angel Answer cards. As you know, it's your chance to ask a question related to this or not. Oh, all right, we got one falling out already. You're ready. I'm going to put that with a 10. Yes, you're ready. You're ready to move on to that next new journey. Actually, I'm going to put it here because you know what? Take a look at this for a moment. We've got the cosmic hand turning the wheel, right? It's upright. It's good. It's turning in our favor. And we have this little dude falling off. So if we were in reverse, we'd say it was not necessarily turning in our favor. Things might be a little stagnant or frustrating at this time. But we're in the upright, so that's awesome. But if you'll notice this guy falling, and then we have this fallen person, the Wheel of Fortune is always in motion. So this is our roller coaster ride. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, sometimes you're on the ground with 10 swords on your back, and that could be this dude here. But it will turn around again. And it has, for us. So, you're ready. I'm going to put it between these two. Alright, next card. We're ready to say yes. That's my feeling. We have said yes. The adventure is underway. And all of us want to know more, to have assurances and guarantees. They are not forthcoming. This is why we're being encouraged to follow our intuition rather than be attached to the outcome. Hold your dream. Hold your vision in your mind for sure, but allow for the delightfully unexpected to present itself. Next card. Okay. Success, yeah. We got that going on. These two cards, for sure. I also feel that on the night. And success has an exclamation point, so that's emphatic. Season of manifestation, folks. Trust the journey. And trust that that cosmic hand wants to bring you the good stuff. I got two that are falling out. We have abundance. I'm going to put that with the Empress. And then we have reconsider. I'm going to put that with the Knight because the Knight does have the message of planning ahead. So we might want to take a look in the now and make sure that we have put our attention on all the things that are important to us. Like I said, anything you procrastinated with, get it done, get it out of your way, reconsider leaving it on the shelf or the back burner, bring it up to the front and get it done. That seems so important to us right now. Okay, I am going to move on to our Universe Has Your Back affirmation card. Let's see what our affirmation is for today. Okay. Let's do this one right here. I choose to learn through love. Yes, indeed. You know what? I'm going to put that with a 10. Because love made all 10 of those swords worthwhile. Love of self. So that we could bring all of that beauty to everything in our world. That's fantastic. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Check out the week ahead reading. It's linked for you at the end of this video. And I will be back very soon with Thursday's message. If you'd like to book a private reading, you can do that in the description box below. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Peace to you.